We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Didn't work last week.
And the NCAA.
Yeah.
Good morning, it's December 13th, it's 10 o'clock. Call the meeting to order, and two of the three county commissioners are here. Sean Sikora is on assignment. So we'll start with consents and approval, County Administrator.
Morning. We have three exonerations for $2,732.53. Minutes for December 6, 2023. Vouchers, General County, $308,765.87. 911, $384. Chestnut Ridge Park, $1,962.28. Camp Muffley, $1,150.81. Mason-Dixon Park, $47.97. Mon County Center, $3,311.75. Assessor's valuation, $4,583.91. Morgantown Industrial TIF, $19,507.71. Purchasing card vouchers, General County, $7,602.17. Chestnut Ridge Park, $468.14. Mon County Center, $712.50. Assessor's valuation, $788.50, for a voucher total of $349,285.61. We have no budget revisions. Position vacancies for boards and authorities are listed on the website, and fiduciary orders for December 13th, 2023.
Move to approve the consent and approval as presented.
Second. Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Great. Okay, no fiduciary orders. New ones.
Other than the standard.
Other than standard ones, yeah. Introduction of new employees. Do I want to let you read the list as you go through?
Okay. We've got
Since
the
there's a group of us.
sheriff, Bailey Naper, NCIC clerk, full-time.
Looks like we have Mark here.
Sure.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The sheriff seeks your approval on two appointments that both would be effective on December 16th. The first is Bailey Napier for a vacancy in our NCIC clerk position, eligible for benefits. The second is William Crawford, and he would be appointed as a deputy sheriff, also effective on December 16th. Also to note, he's been with Preston County Sheriff's Office. He's already certified for about 8 years, so we're happy to have him join
That's
us
good.
as well.
Wonderful. Congratulations. Move to approve the new employees as presented.
Second, properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Welcome. Happy holidays, too.
Glad we could steal one.
Yes. Next.
We've got Brad Wilson here from Mecca 911.
Great.
Come on down, Brad.
Good morning, Brad.
Morning.
Morning.
Mecca 911 has hired a new employee to fill a vacant telecommunicators position. Lydia Walker will begin her duties on December 18th. And as usual, she will need to complete a probationary period. Thank you for consideration and approving our staffing change.
Move to approve the new employee as presented.
Second, properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Keep
Great.
your pull.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
And then we've got Youth Services Center, Ariel Rose is a part-time relief worker. Her start date is December 18th, $13.50 per hour, no benefits.
Okay.
Move to approve the new employee for the Youth Service Center as presented.
Second, properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then we have Justin from the Youth Services, for Day Report Center here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'd like to introduce Emma Wellington. With your approval, she'll be employed with us at the Day Report Center, part-time, starting December 18th, 2023.
Great. Move to approve the new employee as presented.
Second, properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Welcome.
Thank you.
Happy
Welcome.
holidays.
Thank you.
too.
I don't think we have
Just
any.
just to note that there was another employee for the sheriff, but they
Yeah.
pulled that offer from that one, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. At this time, we will have comments from the public. Is there anyone here who would like to speak? Going once, going twice? We be going on that? Okay, public hearing. We have a public hearing, Monongalia County Development Projects numbers 1 to 5, pursuant to West Virginia Code 7-11B-18. It's a progress of the project plans and TIF projects in the tax increment financing districts. And there's, number 1 is Star City, number 2, Morgantown Industrial Park, number 3, Mon General Hospital, number 4, University Town Center, and number 5, Harmony Grove, which have been established by the County Commission of Mon County. To follow the public hearings, we will open it up so that I will call Tom Amon, bond counsel, to represent the TIFs if there is anything that you need to say. Since there's no one here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tom.
So I thought it might be helpful just to hit, as you mentioned, this is a statutory requirement for property TIF districts to have a public hearing every 5 years
Right.
with respect to the districts. There's not really any predetermined format for this, so I thought it might be helpful just to hit some of the highlights from the annual reports. And these are as of June 30, so end of fiscal year, not obviously on a calendar year basis. So the first one is amounts and the aggregate amount by source of revenue in the TIF fund, so the various TIF fund deposits. And so Town of Star City, that district collected a total amount of approximately $326,000 in Star City TIF district, and that's been pretty consistent for the last few years. Morgantown Industrial Park, and again, there's 2 over there. There's
Right.
the older one, then there's Harmony Grove, $360,000. Mon General Hospital, $626,000. University Town Center, just over $3 million. Harmony Grove has not been in existence long enough to really start collecting tax increment revenues. As far as expenditures from the TIF funds, Star City, $4,800, and that was primarily for payment of administrative expenses with respect to that district. Morgantown Industrial Park, $358,000, and that was payment of admin expenses and debt service on outstanding TIF bonds. Mon General Hospital, $567,000. That was payment of admin expenses and debt service on outstanding bonds. University Town Center, $2.9 million. Again, admin expenses and debt service. And then Harmony Grove does not have any expenditures yet from that TIF fund. Let's see here. Then you got base assessed values and current assessed values. The amount added to the base. So as of that point in time, again, fiscal year end 23, June 30, 23, Town of Star City had added approximately $22.2 million in assessed value to that district. Morgantown Industrial Park, $34.9 in added assessed value million. Mon General Hospital, $58 million. University Town Center, $241 million. Harmony Grove, $2.6 million. Let's see if we've got one on outstanding bonds. That'd probably be helpful to go over that aspect. Star City does not have any outstanding TIF debt they had issued bonds, and those bonds have been paid off. Morgantown Industrial Park, approximately $9.2 million. Mon General Hospital, approximately $2.2 million. University Town Center, this has changed, but this is as of the end of June 30, $34.7 million. And excuse me. In senior bonds, those were the 2028 bonds, and then $4 million in subordinate bonds held by the developer. Harmony Grove, $10.1 million in outstanding bonds. That's probably, the highlights of those districts. There's a lot of, there's more detail as far as different projects and whatnot. But is there anything else you'd like for me to address?
Sounds like,
No, we'll wait to see if there's any
yeah.
questions.
Okay, very
Okay.
good. All right, thank you.
Thank you. At this time, is there anyone here who would like to speak in support of the request? Seeing none?
I have a question, so where am I gonna?
Okay, I'm gonna have you okay, how about anyone who has any arguments, questions, or concerns now?
Okay. I just wanted some clarification.
Sure, and that's why I was waiting the first, now you get to.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Patty Lewis, of course, I'm with the town of Granville. And I was looking through the new businesses that were listed in the University Town Center TIF. And I didn't understand why Crumble Cookie and Coliseum Chiropractic were listed there. So I know they were not in that location, was part of the original TIF as far as construction goes. Like the TIF wasn't even spoken about at that time. So I didn't know if this is for tax increment financing, like the sales tax, and if it is, I'm not sure that this is a complete and accurate list then, because I think we've had some other changes in businesses in that district as well. So I guess my question is, should they have been included? And if they are included, I'm not sure that that's all the businesses that would have been, because we've had some change
If you want to
in
come down
business.
to address it, Tom, I mean.
So I just wanted,
yeah.
I just wanted some clarification for
Sure.
that.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so that information was supplied by the developer, so that's
Okay.
not something that we really dug into
Right.
and determined. But, and again, that was as of June 30, and that would, so anything that would have occurred after that point in time would probably not be in that
Right.
report. But, and also, that would be a 1-year snapshot from July 1 of 22 to
Oh.
June 30 of 23. So, I think the report is intended to address new businesses that are added during that period of time.
That 1-year period of time.
As far as, I'm like Crumble Cook, where are those businesses?
They're by Dick's. They're like
Okay.
in that first
Okay,
phase
so
that was interstate.
By the fireman subs down there,
those-
yeah. Ultra,
Yes.
yeah.
Those properties are still in the property TIF district.
Okay.
They are not in the excise tax district. The excise tax district was modified in 2015 to remove all the existing development. So University Town Center as it existed at that point in time. And then you had some of those, like the outpatient facility, WVU outpatient,
Right.
and then everything on the other side of Sam's Club, including that, and then the road extended, and then there was one little strip center on that southern side of University Town Center that was left in the sales tax district because that was new. It was added after the base was created. So the idea was any business that was in existence at the time that the sales tax district was created would be removed from the district. So there were some businesses there in that strip center that were included, and I can't remember what they are now. But and then everything that the new road down was included, but that existing University Town Center was left in the property TIF district.
Mm-hmm.
I think mainly because the the apartment complex.
Black Bear.
Well, no, the
Or
domain.
The domain in the back behind
The
theater.
domain was going to be increment. That was going to be included after the district was created. So that's why that area of the town center was left in the property TIF district to pick up that increment from the domain. So as far as some of the, I don't know exactly where those businesses are, but if they're in that area of the former, the older section of University Town Center, then it should still be in the district.
They're in the still
They're in the property TIF district.
The Giant Eagle is not, that was removed. Dick's was removed because that was existing.
Yes.
Right.
It's everything that was built, the Alta, the Harbor
Yes.
Freight, all of that stuff is
Yes.
in the excise tax.
It's in the
district.
excise tax.
This report is specifically for the property tax district.
Yeah, but that whole area still does remain in the property TIF district.
Correct.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's all, as far as the individual,
Yeah.
those businesses, and that came from the developer, so I can't really add or speak to that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's attributing the value of those businesses that increased the increment.
So the question in the report is businesses that were added in the district during that
Okay.
1-year period of time, and those were the businesses that
Those
he
were
had
the
listed.
businesses. I mean, the property, the building was existing, but it had a new business
It
come
had a
into
different
it.
business.
Yeah,
So-
I would
Okay.
say if it had, that's probably
That's probably what it is.
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Does that help answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and I'm glad you clarified, because that's good for us to understand, too. Thank you. Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to speak either against or has any questions? Seeing none, there's really no need to respond, Tom, since you responded to the question, so I appreciate that. Unless you want to add anything else.
No, I don't have anything else to add.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No.
No. So, since there's no other questions or concerns, we'll close the public hearing. Okay. Okay. Grants. Ms. Conley-Coon, come on down.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have the sub-grant award for the Appalachia High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Grant. This is for the Sheriff's Department. They were awarded $19,000 for that, so I'll need you to sign the sub-award agreement and then the
Okay.
sub-award conditions.
Move to approve the president signing the grant documents as presented.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Okay. Correspondence. Modification of approved ARPA project budget for the Clay Battelle Public Service District.
So they had some additional money, some excess money that, on a project that they had already completed, in the amount of $26,500, and they are proposing a new project number 7, which is a 4-inch creek crossing line replacement to Dunkard Valley Estates. 200-foot line exposed in creek. Contractor can do the work the week of December 11th. So I gave my preliminary approval, pending your all's acceptance of this and reading it into correspondence.
This isn't a request for new funds, it's just
Correct.
rearranging the allocated funds we've
Right.
already
That's
pledged
correct.
to the
Right.
district.
And the money's there.
Yes.
And it just further services.
And the
citizens.
contractor was already in the area, and
Right.
so they didn't have to remobilize.
Great.
They wanted to get that approval quickly, so.
Yeah.
Move to approve the change as submitted.
Second, proper moving second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Do we have any other correspondence?
No.
Did you give any?
No.
No. Okay. No unfinished business, so consideration of requisition number 85 for the University Town Center Economic Opportunity Development District Subaccount.
Requisition is for $963,866.02, And this is the transfer of the excise tax to pay on the debt service.
Okay.
Move to approve requisition number 85 as presented.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. To consider for approval a letter of support for the Town of Star City's application to the FEMA's Hazard Mitigation Assistance Program.
And this is a follow-up to the work session that you all had last
Yes.
week with Town of Star City regarding their application to this FEMA grant. Have you all read the letter of support?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
And I move to approve the president signing the letter of support for the town of Star City's application to the FEMA Hazard Mitigation Assistance Program.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are removing item C at this time. D, consideration to approve a letter of support for the Milan Pushkar's Health Rights Harm Reduction Syringe Exchange Program.
This letter was requested by Laura Jones, who's the executive director. And this is similar to a letter that we did the last 2 years that they've applied to this program.
And they've been enrolled in this program, correct?
Correct.
And this is, they have to renew it each year,
Apparently.
apparently,
Yes.
okay. I move to approve the president signing a letter to approve a letter of support for the Milan Pushkar Health Rights Harm Reduction Syringe Exchange Program.
Second, is there any discussion? Just to clarify, this is the exact letter that the city council, well.
It's a little bit modified.
Yeah, it's
but-
modified, but it's basically in the same idea of this Morgantown City Council, so we both would be needed to approve this. So it's been properly moved and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. To consider the cancellation of the regular meeting of the County Commission on December 27th, 2023.
Pretty self-explanatory. Move to cancel the scheduled meeting for December 27th, 2023, the Monongalia County Commission.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
To consider for approval requisition number 22 for Series 2021B Harmony Grove Phase 1 Project Fund.
The total requisition is for $83,405.86. Payments will be made to Adrian Enterprises, the Thrasher Group, March Weston, and MVB Bank.
Move to approve requisition number 22 for Series 2021B Harmony Grove Phase 1 Project Fund.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Or is there any other new business?
Nope.
Okay, seeing none, any reports from elected officials or department supervisors? Seeing none, we'll move for reports from the county commissioners.
Just like to thank the city and the sheriff for the work during the parade the other night. They did a really good job of keeping traffic flowing and everyone safe, and it was a pretty big turnout. So it was a nice parade. And we have a planning commission meeting tonight. There is a public hearing on a request for a project on Idlewood Drive. So anyone wanting to have their voice heard on that, I recommend you come to the meeting or appear by Zoom. It's a 6 o'clock meeting. Just like to wish our Attorney General good luck today at the hearing that's currently going on up in Ohio County regarding many NCAA issues, but specifically as it relates to our student athlete Raekwon Battle. Hopefully they get some resolution to that issue. And also, along the WVU line, congratulations to the West Virginia men's soccer team.
Yes.
Who finished, sadly didn't complete their quest for a national title, but did make it to the Final Four for the first time in program history and lost a tight 1-0 battle to Clemson. So congratulations to Coach Stratford and the team. They did represented the state well. So that's all I've got, Tom.
Okay, just a couple things. I attended the Hope Hill Sobering Center meeting, and we did accept the MOU agreement with Bartlett House, and actually it's been open, but it hasn't been used yet because the Bartlett House hasn't been full. So that is moving on right now. I was fortunate to welcome and speak in front of the Grand National Cross Country Racing Series that was originally started by Big Dave Coombs, and it was huge. I mean, it was 2 nights. The first night was ATV Awards, which was 650 individuals attended, and then I spoke at the motorcycle the next night, which was 700. It was really great to see. This was their ninth or 10th year back, and they're going to continually come back, and it was a great program. At times, you know, I can go after the city of Morgantown, but I want to give them enormous kudos. I was downtown last night. Pleasant Street looks amazing. The lights, the paving, they did a fantastic job, and I know that they're looking to do Walnut Street, and they're considering Spruce and some other ones, so I just want to congratulate them. I think it looks fantastic, and I felt that needs to be a shout out. While on that same note, yesterday during the interims, the DOT Secretary Riston spoke to the legislators, and what I'm asking for, hopefully, and I've already contacted Senator Mike Olivero to get a clarification. During the end of his discussion, Deputy Secretary Riston stated this, and hopefully it's in a positive amount, but he was talking about the Harmony Grove exit, and this was his statement was, the interchange is technically not a project yet. However, we have always committed to that project. We know that it's feasible. I would bet you $1 against a donut that the minute we start the other bridge project, the federal agencies may take a harder look at the interchange. And I'm just asking for a clarification. I'm sure he means that they're going to move it forward quicker, but I think it's important that Monongalia County get a clarification on that statement. With that,
Move to adjourn.
second, we be gone.